What up, it's Shinkster94, and welcome to the epilogue to my full play of Resident Evil Outbreak. This has been long coming as I initiated this full play over 2.5 years ago. That's not saying it took that long constantly playing to complete the game. Instead, 2 new Resident Evil games came out during its run, and it had to be placed on pause while I produced the blind play streams, weapon reviews, and a melee move showcase for the new games. If you cut that out of the proportion, this full play really took a little over a year. Regardless, the time that's passed since the last epilogue that was for Resident Evil 0, as Resident Evil Dead Aim's epilogue was contained within the final playthrough, had left me a little rusty. But after rewatching the epilogues of every full play leading up to this point, I remember my formula and know just what to feature. So, the purpose of these epilogues is to show you everything else I intended to show in the game that I couldn't achieve in my regular playthroughs. This includes unseen events or cutscenes, extra content unlocked in-game, galleries or collections, etc. Here's my plan for Resident Evil Outbreak. I will start by showing the rest of the events from the event checklist, which includes one last event in the Outbreak scenario and the different endings to the Decisions scenario. I'll include every character's summoning cutscene in the latter scenario as well. I'll then show what getting that 100% completion unlocks in the collection and feature brief gameplay reaping its benefits. After that, I'm going to show the entire collection after performing a file transferring benefit from Outbreak File 2 that unlocks everything. And finally, something I almost forgot about, I will showcase a little bit of online gameplay within network mode using an available fan-made server. So, without further ado, enjoy the epilogue and bonus video for Let's Fully Play Resident Evil Outbreak. Alright, so as I said earlier, the first thing I'm going to show is the rest of the events of the event checklist. Now this is the Outbreak scenario, and there's only one event that I still haven't shown yet, and that is a scream that occurs in this room, the owner's room. So, might take me dozens of tries, but eventually it will trigger, and I need to show you guys that, so here we go. There you go. Wow, thankfully it actually happened pretty early for me. This was only like the 4th try. Okay, that's the last event. And with that, we have achieved 100% of the event checklist for the Outbreak scenario. So now we're gonna move over to the Decisions scenario, and I'm gonna show you all the rest of the cutscenes you haven't seen yet. Specifically, all of the characters' summoning cutscene when there's one of your partners who is not in the room with you when you're about to make the daylight serum, when you activate the incubator. And then there's the other endings. So in my regular playthroughs, I showed you guys the remain hopeful ending for every character. It's essentially the best ending when you took the daylight serum and have a spare on you to like distribute to something, I don't know. But there's another ending, the regretful ending. This is when you took the daylight serum or have at least one on you if you didn't take it yet, but you don't have a spare, so all you're left with is what you know, and I guess that's not the best for these characters. And then there's the chopper zombie, where if you don't take the daylight serum at all and don't have one on you when you escape, you actually turn into a zombie in the chopper. And this can happen to every character. Now, there's also 4 secret endings, and these are kind of difficult to get because you have to be partnered with a specific character within the scenario, and you guys can't take the daylight serum. So yeah, I'm going to show you all of that, all the summoning cutscenes and all the different endings. So enjoy this slideshow of cutscenery.
Hey, can you hear me? The serum's almost ready. Get over to the lab, now.
Everyone listen up. The serum will be ready shortly. Move yourselves over to the lab.
Hey! Hello? The serum should be ready soon, people. Get over to the lab. serum is almost ready. I want everyone to go to the lab.
Everyone listen. The serum should be ready. Get to the lab.
Everyone, listen to me. The serum's almost ready. Come to the lab. Hurry! If you can hear me, please listen. The serum, it's almost complete. You should hurry to the laboratory. Listen, everyone. The serum is almost ready. Hurry to the lab.
It comes to an end in the worst possible way. I should congratulate myself for making it out alive, but I don't feel like doing that. I've lost too much, and any trace of what once was has been obliterated. I've succumbed to weakness and regret.
The sun is rising. The nightmare which will likely cover the earth is gone in a flash. Yes, the worst enemy is neither zombie nor virus. It's man's total lack of conscience or remorse.
At the last possible moment, I got lucky. I managed to survive, but it's not a happy ending. There must have been another way, but it's too late now.
Light falls upon us at long last. Much has been sacrificed to reveal the truth, and now there's no one left to hear the answer. It will be sealed and buried in the depths of man's memory. In time, this too will be forgotten. Such is the legacy of mankind.
The curtain has come down. Both player and observer have left the stage. That too has disappeared in the light. An empty ending to a role I never want to play again. I think I can finally sleep.
Everyone has a right to know the truth. Some people give their lives for it. But what does that mean? Innocent curiosity can bring self-destruction. My only hope is to forget. The darkness is too much for me.
I remember this scene somewhere in the back of my mind. My vision turns to red. Debris flying everywhere. Was it a premonition? The truth I tried to find is now in the smoke.
The end of the world comes suddenly. The only life I knew was those quiet days in the city. But now it's all gone. I can't stop shaking. The fear has gone, but I cannot brush away this overwhelming sense of loss.
That was a close one. We'll head over the mountains, but I wonder if it's really over. Well, at least we survived. Thank God. If there is a God.
The conclusion here is simple. Everything is gone. Even my memory.
But I wonder if it's really over. Well, at least we survived. Thank God. If there is a God.
Right and wrong. I couldn't tell them apart anymore, but I didn't seem to care.
I wonder if it's really over. Well, at least we survived. Thank God. If there is a God.
It's been a living nightmare. I want to end this now. However it's gonna be. As long as it's over.
But I wonder if it's really over. Well, at least we survived. Thank God. If there is a God.
There is no ending to this story. Now is the beginning. And the moment I finally understand it all, my memory is vanquished.
But I wonder if it's really over. Well, at least we survived. Thank God. If there is a God.
I'm supposed to feel awful, but I felt like laughing. Why? Well, it really doesn't matter now, does it?
But I wonder if it's really over. Well, at least we survived. Thank God. If there is a God.
I wish I didn't know anything, but now, the moment I am no longer myself, I understand completely.
But I wonder if it's really over. Well, at least we survived. Thank God. If there is a God.
I was ready to accept anything, so this conclusion was not a surprise. The rest is just going to die slowly.
But I wonder if it's really over. Well, at least we survived. Thank God. If there is a God.
It's nothing special. Life will end someday. I'm now accepting it marvelously.
I can't leave now that I'm infected. I've chosen to stay behind. What an idiot.
I've stayed behind. I can't let the virus leave the city.
Damn, this sucks! I have to stay behind so I won't infect others. I get that. But to get stuck here with you, of all people, ugh! I don't mean I hate you or nothing. I just would have preferred some fine-looking woman. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, there's no guarantee that they're coming back even if we wait here. How long are you planning on giving them anyway? This is stupid! Man, why are we wasting my time? We're gonna starve to death or end up somebody else's lunch, I'm telling you!
Be quiet, or you'll make yourself hungry.
What? No. No way.
See? Never a dull moment. Now, let's finish this like men.
I've decided to stay here. Escape's not for me. I'm a carrier.
The decision to stay was simple. I can't go with an infected body. No regrets. All right.
Good.
My freedom would come at too high a price. I'm still infected, and so I remain.
I thought about it, and have chosen to stay. With this infected body, I'll only end up hurting others.
I'm feeling strange.
Me too.
It will all be over soon.
And so it is that I stay behind. Spreading the virus would be too unconscionable, even for me.
I cannot leave the city. I'm still infected. But I had a hunch it would come to this anyway.
Thanks for your help. I totally forgot how to connect to the net. My final contribution. We win, right?
Sure.
And having gotten 100% of the events and decisions, this is the reward I get. Infinity mode has been added to the extra submenu within the collection section. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what that's all about now. This will also show you how many points I accumulated on this full play since purchasing Very Hard mode. Alright, so as you can see, not absolutely everything is unlocked yet. That's because the rest of these things and all these menus and whatnot are probably gathered by getting all of the SP items, which is a totally separate thing I plan on doing. Anyway, let's go to the extra menu. So as you can see, here's the last mode, Infinity mode. So with this, all of my weapons, melee and firearms, will be infinite. So we'll go ahead and purchase it. And there it is, Infinity mode. So I'll demonstrate it for a little bit. Alright, so here we are. So I'll equip Kevin's 45 auto off the bat. As you can see, it has no quantity for the ammunition. So I could just fire away, no problem. So there is no reloading. Nice. I do want to try to demonstrate a melee weapon. Ah, so this is where the storage room key is in Very Hard mode. No wonder I couldn't find it. It still gives you ammo in the game regardless. But look, even the ammo has no quantity. Too bad it doesn't let you reload, so you can show the animation, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having trouble finding a melee weapon. Here we go. See, by now the iron pipe would definitely be bent. Yep, still fully intact. I'll defeat another zombie with it. There you go. So that's a good demonstration of infinity mode. The sucky thing with throwing weapons is you have to re-equip it every time. Alright, now let's see a Molotov cocktail in action. See, so you just have to re-equip it every time. Alright, so there's infinity mode for you guys. Alright, so another thing I want to show is the character log again. After all of this play, let's see my data. So, total playtime, 24 hours and 52 minutes. So just over a day of total playtime. Total score, I think that's the total amount of points I ever accumulated. Character usage, this is a good one. So according to this, I've actually used George the most, which is interesting. Traveled over 40 miles. My survival rate is 87%, so clearly I've died a few times, like throughout this full play. Not too many times, though. Health condition, I was mostly fine. Yeah, I don't like to just hang on caution all the time. Game clear average infection rate, 29%. So basically, when I clear the scenario, it accumulated all the percentages I was at, and this is my average. So a little under a third of total infection. All right, now we got battle and cooperative data. Use 252 recovery items. When it comes to battling enemies, I prefer firearms in this game, it seems. Second place is no weapons. That is contributed by very hard mode, where the best thing to do, honestly, is to just tackle your way through and not engage with a lot of enemies. Saved dying player 28 times. Yeah, I'm always there for them. I've been saved from dying only 6 times. But I only got to that situation probably in harder difficulties. Items exchanged. I've given more items than I've received. That makes sense, because I had to do inventory management for my AI partners. And I've saved a grabbed player 23 times. Alright, now we got scenario data, which this is kind of clear cut. Shows the amount of times I've completed every scenario. The reason decision is the most is because I had to do those extra cutscenes just earlier. Yeah, clear frequency by character. Okay, I'm going to go into software mode, which is going to pixelate it a bit, but at least it won't lag. There we go. This is the true resolution of this game, by the way. So yeah, clear frequency by character. So clearly you see some zeros. That's because this would be true 100%ing. If I played every scenario with every character in every difficulty to where you see at least ones everywhere here. Alright, and then the unlocked secrets literally is the event checklist for every scenario, and that goes all the way to the bottom. I've checked before, so I'm just gonna move on to the special tab, special data. So there was only one scenario where I cleared it without using a weapon once, and that was Outbreak, and that was the time I was trying it. There were actually 2 scenarios, though, where I managed to get through without taking any damage. Outbreak and Hellfire. Nice. Now you got your shortest clear times for speedrunning data. Outbreak is clearly the shortest scenario. Only 9 minutes it took in easy mode. and then you got the highest score. There you go. So the highest I ever achieved was the Outbreak scenario in normal mode, where I got 5820. That must have been the time I got both no weapon and no damage. No wonder it gave that many points. All right, and finally, SP items. I mean, okay, don't care too much about this in the regular full play, but these are all the SP items that I've gotten thus far. There are a lot more than this, though, believe me. And yeah, there's special items by character even. And only David and Cindy even got something, so. Alrighty, so that was the character log. Alright, so now I'm going to show you a neat little feature that will unlock everything in the collection for Outbreak File 1. So as you can see here, now I'm playing Outbreak File 2. And when you go to the collection, there's an option down here called Data Convert. Now what this does is you can transfer the collection data from Outbreak File 2 to the first one, and vice versa. So here's what I'm going to do. First, I am going to transfer the collection from the first game to the second game, right here and now. So with this, I do have to make data for this game, which is fine. And now I'm actually going to do vice versa. I'm going to transfer it back to the first one. All right. Now, real quick, I'm going to go into the actual collection of Outbreak File 2 just to see if that worked. I think this mostly applies for, like, gallery and costume stuff, honestly. Yeah, because got all this. Man, it was really slow right there. Alright, so now I'm going to load back up File 1. Alright, so now let's go into the collection of the first Outbreak again and see if anything changed. Yep, sure enough, now everything in the gallery is unlocked. So it's not, I don't have it all, it's just available to buy. So I would still have to grind this game in order to show everything in here. But yeah, all the extra costumes, all the movies, sound, and yeah, the extras that I already got. So unfortunately, I highly doubt I have enough points overall to purchase everything in the collection. What am I gonna do about that? Because I did want to, like, kind of show everything in here. It gives you a brief glimpse of everything in here, but not full view. Well, the movies I don't have to worry about because you actually have seen all of the movies that are in here. And sound, it's literally just ripping from the game sound and just hearing everything by itself, so we don't have to worry about that either. So it's really just the gallery and costume that I'm kind of wanted to show. I might be able to afford everything in this gallery with how cheap everything in here is. So I'll meet you at the end of all this purchasing. Alright, I bought everything in here, so now let's look at everything. Okay, so it starts with the character model, and then it's like a drawing of the same character, or maybe a concept art, and then you got their alternative costume. So this is great because you can see all the characters' alternatives and I don't have to buy the actual costume. However, I can't show all the NPCs. Ha. Ah. And the females get 2 alternative outfits. Oh, All right. Then you got all the characters side by side. And these are like alternative characters or something. More. All right, now we got enemies. Classic zombie, hunter, G, Leechman, giant leech, Cerberus, or zombie dog, whatever, Liquor, Suspended, or Regis Liquor, Hunter Gamma, and Thanatos. And these are concepts for other enemies, I think. Imagine that. My God. Ha! That's funny. Alright, and then we got the locations. You can pause on this if you want to read that. I'm just skimming through it. All right, and there's that. So yeah, costume. This is where, yeah, I don't have enough points. So you saw all of the main characters' alternative costumes, but from here on, these are NPCs. Now, what these really are, these are characters that you come across in every scenario, and it gives you the ability to play as them. So what's interesting is when you play as an NPC, they have the same dialogues as one of the main characters, like the closest related maybe, and the same like personal item. However, sometimes they come with like an extra wad of ammo or extra item, and some of them have their attributes slightly altered. For example, this one I have highlighted right here, this is actually Bob from Outbreak. So you can play as him. The thing with him though is, I mean, he operates the same as Mark, however, he's slightly slower. Like his running speed is decreased a little bit. Now, I know there's a character in one of these police officers that mimics George, but runs faster than the base character. So, be interesting to see like all of these NPCs' attributes, but unfortunately I just don't have the time, patience, and points to discover all of that. But I can tell you who these are. So this is Bob, this is Will from the bar. These are two of the cops. It's like the first two you meet, like once you get out of the bar, and there's two more cops. These are the two that you see in the street. This is Yoko before she alters her appearance. And that's all the Outbreak, and now below freezing point. This is actually Monica, and this is the researcher, I believe, that gives you the Magnum. Either that or the guy that Monica shoots. All right. And that's it for below freezing point, not much there. And then we got the Hive, of course. This is Dr. Hirsch, I believe, the guy who becomes the Leech Man. And I don't know much about these two. I think this is just a random doctor and a random nurse. But yeah. All right, and then of course Hellfire. You got the two firemen that are in the beginning. And I want to say maybe this is that guy you meet at the very end of Hellfire. All right, and then, of course, decisions. This is actually Peter, I'm pretty sure. This is Greg, the antagonist, and the guy who gets shot in the head later. I'm not too sure who this is. He's probably a random scientist that's in there. And then two of the Umbrella soldiers that are battling the Thanatos before they get killed. This is another one, like more protected, though. This NPC here reminds me of Hunk, actually. And then this here is actually the citizens of Raccoon City. Like the five of the basic zombie models in the regular scenarios, this is them in human form and you can play as them. And finally, this expensive motherfucker here, this is actually 5 like color stick figures that you can play as. That's it. That's what they are. They must have, I don't know if they have anything super special other than what they are, but yeah. So those are all the NPCs. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna really feature any of them here. Again, movies and sound, you pretty much heard already. The miscellaneous voice, I believe that's just the menu voice. And then yeah, these are all the characters' ad-libs. Like battle music, miscellaneous music, and then all the scenario music. All right, so that is the entire collection. All right, so now for the last thing I'm gonna show in this epilogue and bonus video, let's check out online mode. So as you can see, I'm actually playing a different version of Outbreak, specifically the Japanese version. So that's why it's titled Biohazard Outbreak. So I'm gonna go back to the main menu real quick just to show you the difference in menu voice and the menu setting. See, it's quite different.
Biohazard Outbreak.
That part's the same. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go into network play. Now, I'll provide a link into the description on how to download all that you need in order to do this yourself. Because yeah, it's a fan-made Japanese server that allows people today to play this game online. As well as Outbreak File too. It's pretty awesome. Alright, I'm gonna go to software mode for this. Here we go. So you just follow my direction or the directions of the video and you'll be able to get in. Previous connection. Just hit next. All right, and if you follow the instructions properly, in order to register, then you see it's already signed in over here, and we can auto log in. And login successful. Alright, so if you do it for the first time, this screen will be a little different. It'll ask you to create an ID. This is just how you're gonna show up inside the game. So I already made mine here, that's why this is here. Alright, now I'll briefly go over the difference between East Town and West Town. The video tutorial goes over it pretty good too. But apparently East Town, you just play through the game normally, all 5 scenarios, with like a single lobby all throughout. And apparently, not a lot of people play this. Like, you'll probably hardly find a connection there. And no one really wants to play through the entire game in one setting like that, as far as I'm aware. So that's why apparently West Town is the best way to go. It's free mode, you create your own lobby, your own scenario, own difficulty, own rules. So that's the one I'm going to go into to feature some of this online play. So, yeah, we are in. So yeah, I personally have not looked into this yet at all myself, so I'm sort of shooting this blind. But yeah, let's see, if we go to room list, I don't know what all the different areas are. apparently there's one lobby or something called Test Game in Area 1. But yeah, I'm not going to go into it. What I'm going to do to feature the online play is actually make my own lobby or get one of my friends to, and yeah, we're going to play through Decisions a few times, because I also need to do a few more things for the epilogue, which you actually already seen in the video. Alright, so of course, being online mode, I'm going to bring in a couple people to help me out with this and feature it. So I got two people here. I got Steven the Human Monster and...
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man? And I got Hellmaster. What's up?
Hello, this is Hellmaster 221, and this is going to be my favorite day in the morning at 11:36 in the morning with Hellmaster and the very good special guest, Stephen the Human Monster. It's going to be a fun time in the morning before I head to work.
I'm glad I can make that happen for you guys. Alright, so I'm going to go to room list here, and as you can see, they provide up to 10 areas, and each area, after this loads, contains 20 available slots. So that is 200 available slots for players to use, and you could have up to 4 players in each slot, I want to say. So that is a grand total of 800 possible players that can play online in this. That's crazy. But yeah. So I will just go ahead and choose number 1, free slot. See what happens. Alright, so I can create a title, I can create a password. That would just prevent any rando from entering the lobby. Number of players, 3 players, like me and the 2 others. Weight limit, I don't think that's necessary in this case. We're gonna play in normal mode as to have maybe some challenge. It's not so boring, but we don't want it to be overwhelming either. Friendly fire. Ha! Oh man.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, no, I've tested friendly fire before. It is not that good. It is very challenging.
Good to know. It's like, I'm tempted, in one of our playthroughs, maybe we should have it on just to see the effects, but,
I mean, I'm down.
Oh yeah, no, I've gotten to the point to where Kevin's kick could accidentally hit the enemy and 2 of the other survivors.
Oh,
what happens? Do they do a stun animation?
Yes. Of course, you could even hit them with Kevin's, full-on tackle that'll actually send them flying back, just like you do to the regular enemies.
Oh man. Well, we'll save that for a subsequent. I'm gonna start off with it off. We're gonna go into the decision scenario. I'm gonna start off with Kevin, my favorite character. Alright. So finish. Oops. I didn't even make a name.
Oh, I can't. You can pick. Yes, you can pick NPCs.
You can.
Yeah.
I, for now though, am going to go with Yoko C. I like the extra storage.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna hit start game.
Yep, let's do this.
Oh god!
Oh, no, you left.
You left?
I'm so stupid!
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
No,
it
Becky,
said go to the previous screen. I thought it was going to put me back to the chat screen. Did not do that.
What?
I was lied to. Read that incorrectly.
That's fine. I'm sure this is going to be in a different, funny epilogue part.
Yeah. Bloop.
Yeah, bloopers. There we go. Bloopers. Yes,
with me, you'll probably get many of those.
Alright, so just...
Oh, I can't believe I did that.
Okay!
Oh, man.
0 points.
Man, who would have thunk it? 0 points.
I'm not saving after that.
Yeah. See, but I don't save if I don't win. Because even if I get, less than, 2,000 points, I'm still not going to save.
Okay, lesson learned, though. Don't touch that button. That is a bad button.
Yeah, the meeting room is just, it's like the after party room, or like the after game lobby.
Oh, so you can chat more and stuff?
Yeah, you have to chat more, tell them maybe what scenario you want to play next with the others, or tell them that you gotta go, or something.
Well, that's good, because yeah, when you realize this doesn't have any like voice chat capability. So the only reason we're communicating is because we're using Discord.
Yep. Thank goodness that exists.
And also, I think the reason why this doesn't have like voice communications is that I think they want you to use the ad-libs more.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, especially at the time when this was made, Discord wasn't around.
I don't care. That just proves my point.
Oh man, it's quite possible, depending on how this goes. This might be the longest part of the epilogue. Is all this.
Did you notice that the third slot says test game?
Yeah. What's that about?
Yeah. From what I've heard, I think that's supposed to be either like a training ground, or I could be way off on that. I think it just crashes just the game, or freezes it. One or the other.
Ah, so don't touch it.
Yeah, and this only shows up in file 1. This does not show up in file 2.
Interesting.
Yep.
Here I come. I'm gonna take my hands.
Wow, that was fast.
Off the controller.
Yep. That's
like
you, that's me, and that's Jinx.
Gonna go
All right.
Maybe should I hit standby instead of start?
Standby is actually not like a button you can actually push. That's just there.
Oh, okay.
Of course, as if you want the game to wait a little bit longer, as if every character is not selected. Because that's what I can see on my tracker, anyway.
Nice.
So 3 out of 3 decisions on normal. Yep, we're good.
All right.
Steven's been
Goodness,
playing
and
a
I'm not pressing exit.
Yep, do not press exit.
Game to begin shortly.
Yep.
Yay. Oh, this is so exciting.
And there it is.
Awesome.
And also, yep, and that background right there. I'm sure we'll see that in file 2.
Yeah, it does look familiar. Which scenario was that? End of the road?
You are correct. That is end of the road. That's
so exciting.
I think that's the North Street or South Street, wherever the helicopter is.
Oh.
We can skip cutscenes. Seen it all already in full play.
That
Yep.
I have.
Of course, some Wesker ripoff lookalike.
No kidding. I'm not a Wesker lookalike. I'm just, super evil, just like him. Oh, here we go. It's loading.
Look. Of course, you went for that outfit.
Hey!
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Wow.
Okay, I can see on my tracker, I see there's 4 items, and one of them I just picked up.
Wow, you...
That can be helpful.
What's wrong?
Yeah, there's a red herb, a green herb, and a folding knife, and the other one I picked up was just a first aid.
Did you find anything?
This is so cool.
Okay, so one thing I need to explain for my viewers is right now I'm playing in default resolution. That's why it looks like crap. And that's because when I play in 4K, there are moments when the game drops frames immensely, and I'm worried about what that will cause, like, online. I'm worried it would, like, desync us, like, crazily or something.
So far, it seems to be good on my end, and I normally drop from, I normally go from 60 to sometimes 55. It seems to be going pretty well so far.
Well, I guess there's no better time to test it out than, like, really early on. So, okay, so real quick, I'm going to switch to full resolution, or hardware mode, I should say.
Yeah, there we go. I dropped to, 51 frames there for a second. It seems to...
Mine's still at 60. So yeah, we're still good on
My
that.
computer was $300. I think it's pretty impressive that it's even
Okay.
able to do this.
So the thing is, when I go into the sub menu to, like, increase brightness or to quit game or something like that, yeah, my game just slowed down big time, and then I left the menu and you guys just slid into a different area. So it does desync
it. It does happen like that. It does happen a lot when it comes to this. Even the enemies too.
Right, and that's gonna be hilarious to see, like, in actual game. Okay, so I do need to adjust my brightness, so I'm gonna switch back to software mode real quick, so it doesn't slow down.
Oh man, this is so cool.
There we go.
Oh.
That's too good.
Oh, the smile that I have on my face right now.
Sure, it hurts.
It does kind of hurt, yes.
Okay.
Speaking of, thanks for the first aid spray. I'm probably going to need it.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright. Well, this is awesome. I guess, without further ado, we can actually proceed through the scenario.
Oh, this is so so cool.
I need the antivirus probably more than both of you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Kevin.
Oh, most definitely. Especially more than me. I'm just a meat shield. Oh! Well, that was scary. Zombie just teleported and almost smacked me in the face.
Oh man.
Oh Lord, hi there, zombie. Nice to see you.
Well, I got the one zombie in the room that y'all just left. So yeah, I'll be staying in here just to keep running around in circles.
Ow.
10:05 is normal mode, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, 10:05. Because apparently I have a part on the tracker. It just shows all the answers to some of the puzzles.
Wow, it's like. So, what exactly are you using? Like a trainer, or like you said, a tracker?
It just says Outbreak Status Tracker, even though there's actually two versions of this. One of them that I used to have back then, to example, if you played as Alyssa, it would show like the lockpick in like everyone's inventory. If you go to a specific store, it'll highlight which lockpick you have to use on that door.
Jesus!
Hey there!
I think I just had a slight heart attack just from seeing Jim.
Okay.
Truly,
So,
the most scariest of enemies.
So what's interesting is this game, it's like in 4K anyway, it runs even slower than the American version I've been playing all this time. I don't know why. It's like the frames drop harder in some spots. Oh shit.
Ow! Get off me!
Yeah, Yoko, you're already down to orange caution, just like that.
Oh, yay! Okay, so I'm just going to avoid touching anything unless I get a gun.
Oh, speaking of guns, I actually found one.
I know that.
Unless you want mine instead.
I'll wait till I find one on my own. I think I'll be fine till then.
So because it's kind of annoying with these frame drops, they're like unbearable. Like just for the viewers, like I actually am gonna drop my resolution, not down to native, no way, but like just down to 1080p. That should be much better.
Yeah, 1080p shouldn't be too bad.
Nah, it's not. Alright, at least it shouldn't slow down nearly as much.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this first aid spray, so I'm not in orange caution.
You do whatever you want, man, since, like you said, you're the meat shield in this play.
Exactly.
Yeah, but just
my only use is to either, I don't know, just do stuff, and hopefully not be completely useless. Oh my gosh, what the heck's happening in here?
I think there's an iron pipe here.
There is an iron pipe in this room, but the one thing I'm curious about is where is it?
Here's a first aid spray for you, Steve.
Oh, over here?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh.
Oh.
Doesn't look like there was a
Oh, nothing there.
Interesting, maybe it's easy mode only.
If I remember correctly, I believe there's a gun in here. At least when I played, there was a gun in here.
It should be,
Because
yeah.
there's 2 more items left in that little hallway there. And Stephen, you are right, there is a handgun in here. Along with an antivirus. Jink said you could take that.
Yeah.
I know you need more than I do. Actually, Stephen, you can have that green herb.
Oh, alright.
Take it quickly before those guys start bursting into the door. Speak of the devil, there they are.
Oh no. Oh. Oh god!
Already in yellow costume.
Oh, thank God I have guns.
Did you waste the bullet, didn't you? Yep, you did.
Of course,
I heard it.
I hit the one.
Don't
with
worry,
the
I have gun. I am okay. Gun is helpful.
Oh, come on. That's stupid. Oh, what? Oh, well, that's stupid.
Oh, thank you. What? Okay.
Oh, there we go, finally.
Oh, gosh. Fall, please.
Alright. Alright. David, I know you're out of ammo, but here, take this. Yo, Jim,
thank you.
hook me up. Yeah. Come on, let's hurry up before those zombies come in.
Yeah, no kidding. Honestly, that was lucky timing. Zombie was coming in, I was going out. Oh, and zombie came out as well. Oh gosh, don't grab me!
Okay, I picked up handgun ammo and an iron pipe.
There's the zombie. Ow.
Yeah, you gotta click that ammo.
Alright, let's go.
Oh man. This is a lot.
There it is. Yeah.
Yep, I got it. Let's go.
Just gonna wait for you guys to finish your animation so I can just walk out the open door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny when one starts an animation and the other manages to get theirs into, so the door opens like twice.
Oh yeah, that was actually, I got to see that. It's very fun.
Steven, you're gonna need this.
Thank you.
I got a wad of ammo myself, so hell, maybe you could take that one.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Thank you.
And I got an iron pipe.
There we go.
I guess I'll use instead of my 45 now.
Yeah. Wait until we find the 45 auto.
Yeah.
I
got both jewels, so
I actually forgot where some of the 45 auto could be.
Okay, dive in.
I love doing stuff like that.
Yeah, that is great, especially down the stairs too. But I don't want to risk it too much.
Dive into the doorway.
Shit.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Kevin, that's not shit. That's a doctor. Excuse your damn language.
Exactly, Kevin. Come on now.
Don't be rude to a corpse.
He may be dead, but you know.
Here's what I'm thinking. All right.
Huh?
That's recovery medicine.
what
That
I'm
can be very helpful for me.
And I'm actually going to use one of these antivirus. There was one more in this room.
You're right.
There it is. Sorry about that. There you go. I actually had to use one because mine was at 18.60.
Alright, I think we're set.
Right. Yep. Even though it does say there is a zombie in this room, but I'm sure it's just Peter. He ain't gonna wake up.
Not anytime soon.
Yeah, especially not in this difficulty.
Yeah, that's something, of course, I didn't know about at first. When I first did this scenario in very hard mode, I was not expecting him to reanimate. But that's a throwback, sort of, to... Whoa! Not see that.
He's dead.
Oh. Good job, Yoko. You aimed at the wall.
And that's why I use the right bumper to aim, because that's just locking onto them. If you use R2 or right trigger, you're not going to auto-aim at them.
Alright. So can you see the code as well?
Oh, crud.
Well, I just did until it just randomly disappeared on my tracker. Yep, and now it's just 4284 is what it is.
4284.
No, just gonna get away from there. Where that zombie wants to come and say hello.
Oh, fine, I'll kill him. Might as well not. Let's go.
This is gonna be fun.
And I see you pick up an assault rifle.
I love it when this happens. Just characters go into each other.
Oh yeah, don't worry. We've had just a human centipede up a ladder going up.
I was not expecting that. Oh!
He's gone. Leave him be.
Oh, goodness, did not expect a zombie to just burst out of that door while I was reloading. That was very unfortunate timing.
Let's see if I remember where to go. To go grab the P-base.
Oh dear, my game does not like this area at all.
As it's slowing down.
It's thankfully not dropping to 30.
Wait, a reagent case. Oh, and I think I'm frozen.
Oh no.
Oh, nope. No, never mind. We're good.
Alright, I'm going up the exhaust. About to get swarmed.
Okay, Jim. I've never heard him say that. That was funny. That's the best way of hearing what in my life.
Oh yeah, what? Oh god.
Oh, hi zombie, where did you come from? It says I'm fine. At least on my side. I must mean I'm...
Yeah, you are.
Oh, that's interesting. It's like I'm down here. There's more than one V poison. There's like 3 of them down here.
Oh yeah, in online mode, it is possible, like, well, let's say as if one has the V poison, and they somehow die, and the other people don't know where it's at, so they have to go through the V poison route, and go get it themselves again.
Okay, yeah, I think I'll be fine for the rest of this. Probably. Now that I have a gun and a crap load of health. Ah, yes. Good job at aiming at that wall, Yoko.
There's the key, and there's 4 of them. And looky. You're never gonna believe what I just found. Some 45 auto rounds.
Oh boy, keep those handy.
Yep, don't worry, I'll keep them on me. It looks like I have to sacrifice either my handgun or a triple deluxe herb just to go get the key.
Did you get that from me? Triple deluxe herb?
Actually, yeah. Because instead of calling it RGB...
I try to call it RGB now. I've dropped that name because I realize it doesn't make much sense. Ooh, okay.
Second cutscene. I guess I'm just in cutscenes today. I don't get to leave them.
Oops.
Oh, thank goodness, I can skip that one.
Okay, this is gonna be...
Couldn't skip the last one. I was stuck in that cutscene for like so long.
Okay, he's already moving. He is already moving. Oh, thank you for getting out of my way. Thanks, buddy. He purposely hopped away from me just so I can go back.
Might be risky, but I'm gonna try to deal with Thanatos myself and get the T-blood.
Good luck. Okay, so you got V poison, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yep, I assume that's V poison in your inventory, along with a green herb and an antivirus. Even I don't know why you're going back there. It's kind of useless at this point.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know where you were.
Well, I just went through that door you just walked through. I saw you.
I was stuck in a cutscene for like 5 minutes. I didn't know what was happening.
We have to go!
I couldn't skip it, and I tried so hard to skip it too. So I just didn't know what was going on.
Yep, I think I went the wrong way. I think I went too far back.
Hello, zombie. Bye, zombie. Oh god.
Yep, and you got the T-blood. Steven, you're gonna get yourself killed.
Hey, I'm the meat shield, so it doesn't really affect that much.
I think it does, because you have a shit ton of health over there.
You know what? Good point.
So
I also don't know where anyone is at, because of the cutscene that kind of left me stuck. So, no, I'm just going to stand right in this section, and I'm not going to move.
I finally had the damn water tank area opened.
No way, I'll die here.
Fine, because I used the grenade launcher and these freaks. Oh, why did I do that? Better get the hell out of the water.
Place the 2 ingredients in the incubator.
So I seem to be in a safe spot, so I don't think I'm going to die here. At least not yet. So I'll be here, waiting.
Yep, you're in the East Waterway, I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, since I opened that door, I gotta shimmy all the way across. I think the meat-based route is like the most things you gotta do. I mean, like the most work you have to do on it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, hi! How are ya?
What did you find?
I just came down there.
Hey.
Said he was on the East
Just
Waterway,
weird.
so I figured I would just show up. And I scared the shit out of him.
I get it. That was kind of fast.
Oh, how's the online experience going?
Pretty fun, actually.
What? They get to hear me yell and scream in fear and pain and suffering. I'm sure that's pretty enjoyable.
I kind of wish it would display the username like above the character or something.
Oh yeah.
Like an RE6 or something?
Yes.
Oh, you son of a.
Ring. Excuse me.
Oh! Just gonna go right here.
I missed. Oh, never mind. He's right there. Oh, thank God he can't get me from here. Family wasted a bullet.
Oh, goodness. Thank goodness to that cutscene really screwing everything up, right?
Okay, so since there's 4
Oh, he did.
of the sealed reagent cases, so there's 2 of them on top of what looks to be a cabinet, 1 on a chair, the other one on top of what looks like a control panel. Nice. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, thank God I got out of that. I'm out of there. See y'all frog faces later.
Yeah, sorry, bye. I'll help you.
Yep, see y'all frog faces later.
You find something?
Ah, hello! We finally found each other again.
Yeah.
May I have it, pretty please?
Did you find anything?
There we go.
Did you find it? Did you find anything?
I found something weird.
Kevin!
Here!
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, depleted.
I know one thing I'm gonna need. My bullets back.
Did you find it?
Tell you.
Alright, let's go. Actually, I'm gonna
The best
unequip
part
the
about
grenade
this is playing through this with you guys is gonna get me accustomed to the map, so I'm gonna know where to go. That's honestly the biggest issue I have, is just knowing where to go. The trio is back again, back together.
Did you find it?
And I can hear you guys running around. I can hear footsteps in the next door.
Yeah, earlier I swear I was hearing something. I thought I was hearing muffled gunshots, actually.
You could actually hear muffled gunshots in the next room.
That's sick.
Same thing in File 2 as well.
Nice.
Alright.
Hey there!
You just slid across. You just went through the table when I entered the room.
I actually slid through the table. And for some reason, when I was looking on my screen, it looked like Disco was floating in the air. I actually don't need to. Well, actually, yeah, screw it. And good, it just.
I don't even know if we got to finish our interaction.
Oh no, we did. I guess we're just holding hands.
Place being so.
We were holding hands when it happened.
I've been monitoring
Yeah, holding hands in the other room.
here.
So this cutscene should just have
I am
Kevin.
grateful for your.
So it doesn't give you an indicator when it's trying to be skipped. It's just all gotta press it, I guess.
Yeah, it's not like Resident Evil 5 where if one person.
Okay, so we, lesson learned, we did not get to finish our little interaction.
And I was right. There is a handgun on Greg.
You're right. Yeah, I did notice that after the comment was made. So hey, there is a handgun in very hard mode, like earlier.
Yeah, but it only has like 1 bullet in it.
Ah,
Now
I
I'm
was
legit
saving
gonna
that for a suicide, probably.
Probably a suicide. I don't know.
I'm just gonna have to tell you guys at this point.
Yeah, it's a suicide pact you didn't sign for.
Because from this point forward, I don't know where I'm going and what I'm doing, so I'm following y'all.
Well, there's only really one place to go anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
There!
Nice.
Kevin, I'm running as fast as I can. I can't move my little legs faster.
The
little
fastest
leg.
versus the slowest.
I'm trying.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh my god. Oh my.
Come here!
As soon as I ran towards Thanatos, he nearly just stopped. Stared at me. I turned around and ran off. Oh, and you got hit by an invisible enemy on my screen.
This guy! I've never been so scared in my life. He just teleported into frame and then teleported in near me and punched me in the face. This is a great way of using our time. We'll break through eventually, guys! Keep it in the door.
I realize, yeah, when... Oh, man. See, one thing I know only thanks to, like, the demo reel and whatnot, so apparently 2 people can push something at the same time?
Yep, that is possible.
And what, do you push it at twice the speed when you do that?
Either faster or the same speed as when Mark pushes something.
Oh, because, yeah, he's the strongest, so...
Yeah.
That's a big boy.
Yes. Yeah, 3,800 health this Thanatos has in normal mode.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you
get
miss?
That's what
Wow.
I'm gonna do.
How did you miss?
I'm gonna drop my magic.
There we go.
Oh god!
Yeah, everyone's got whacked.
Oh no.
Double left. Ow. Damn.
Oh boy, this is good. Get moving.
Oh my god!
So on your guys' screen, it showed Kevin kicking it down as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
but yeah,
Yes.
in File 2, there's going to be some slight differences.
Okay.
For example, like some of the cutscenes, you might see either the character you chose, or it could be the character who did the specific thing first.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, all Resident Evil games, every single one. That's one that just does not know when to give up.
300 health this guy has.
The magazine there.
I think
no.
that hit.
Oh,
Did not work.
I think that hit.
Okay, 6 slots left. 5, 4, 3.
Got him.
Oh my god, we got him.
Wow. And you have only 3 bullets left. Ladies At the end.
Yup.
56 minutes and 51 seconds.
I died, I guess. I guess
Yeah.
I died.
57:05.
Yeah, cause on my tracker, it just went from you having like full health or caution straight to dead.
It was probably down to the fact that because of my ending was different than your guys's, so what happened with me was I just turned into a zombie, so that's probably why it was like, yep, he dead.
Can only imagine, yeah.
Yeah, if only just have like a random zombie walk in the background. It's just one of our old partners.
Well,
Don't mind him, guys. They'll be fine.
Of course, don't mind the dead Yoko that's in like some Japanese gym clothing. Wait, hold on. I just want to try this out. I'm gonna try George's.
oh my god.
Here on. Keep it blocked. Oh, he's still.
The block didn't work.
Yeah, the block didn't work. Okay, now I'm in caution. Hey, yes, just being an absolute dick for no reason.
Oh my face!
Maybe.
Hey!
Absolutely.
Hey there. Excuse me. Hello there.
Hey! Hey!
That was online play for you guys. I have to say, I mean, I really wish I got to experience that back in its heyday when it was like actually going on PS2 and whatnot. I was just personally too young to even know all about that, and my parents didn't know about it either, so that just never happened. But seriously, I had a blast with freaking Steven the Human Monster and Hellmaster. Thank you guys so much for participating in this.
No problem, man. I'm always down to lend a hand.
It's always fun, and I'm always around if y'all need help.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is everything I had planned to show for this epilogue and bonus video to my full play of Resident Evil Outbreak. This is quite a complex game indeed, with everything it has, the 5 scenarios, all the characters and difficulties, and all the items within. So there was a bit that I could have shown more. For example, all of the SP items. I may have mentioned this before, but I'll make it official here. So my plan for the SP items is to make a whole separate video after this epilogue, similarly to how I did Resident Evil 3 Nemesis with the character placement and the item placement. They were separate videos and weren't part of the full play stuff. So I'll make that a separate video after this. I also was thinking about showing all of Alyssa's unlocks in all difficulties. Like a whole video just on that. Wouldn't be too difficult, and we could see the different items she gets from her unlocks, like in all the difficulty modes. I think it would be interesting to see, so I may do a video on that as well. Beyond that, I don't really think anything else is necessary. Like, we already saw the events, so we're pretty much saying goodbye to Resident Evil Outbreak once and for all. This game took way too long. Like in November of 2019 is when I started this game. It is long overdue to be finished. I'm glad it is finally, and I hope you guys enjoyed the overall full play of it. So yeah, the next game, of course, in the lineup is Resident Evil Outbreak File number 2. However, I'm not going to be getting going on it right away. In fact, it might actually be a long while before I get onto it, because after this gets dropped, and any sequential videos I do on Resident Evil Outbreak, I am going to enter my second remaking era, which is going to be a long line of remaking old videos that need a visual tune-up. For example, my original trilogy of weapon reviews. A lot of people are waiting for me to remake those, and it's about time I do so. So look forward to all that. Alright, let's officially conclude this. This is Shankster94, aka The Gamer Shankster. Rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Shankster_94. Like, seriously, I've been utilizing Twitter like crazy lately, so now's a great time to really start following me. And check out my Facebook page. I'm gonna be honest, this social media platform I really don't use a whole lot. I just link to my YouTube videos and any other things I do, But you can also support me on Patreon if you wish. A good shout out to my friend Feargale the Fearless for being my only active patron as of this moment. And shout out to these individuals in the past for ever considering to support me, regardless of what they're doing now and their status. And of course, don't forget to follow my Discord server, Shankster's Hub, a really great place for you guys to communicate with each other about me and my channel, and just talk Resident Evil stuff and video game stuff, pet stuff in general. It's a pretty nice server. Go check it out. Alright guys, peace out, and roll the spectacular outro that we haven't seen in a while. Oh, gives me goosebumps.